Today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Right to the air. Here's Stafford. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. You look at this Carolina defense. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure.
And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
So now here are the Panthers with excellent field position to start off. And they will be led out by their 6'6" quarterback.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
Terrace Marshall, the one he was looking for, but it'll be second down. Looking to throw. Sharp, a quick throw, but incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
On 4th down, Sharp. That is caught, and he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A gain of 12 on 4th and 10, just enough for the conversion, and defensively an opportunity slips away. Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. Off play action. Sharp. Flush to his right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over here up near the 40. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Got a man open, it's Tyler Higbee. Pushing his way through, and he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 35 yards the gain there. Another 1st down as well. Running up the middle, here's Dillon. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more on that one and another first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Dillon will score. Touchdown, L.A. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2? And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, Sharp. Open man is Mingo, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. You talk about this Rams defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Throwing on 1st down. Sharp eluding the pressure right. It's caught by Sanders. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The Panthers at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And a nice pickup there. It gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because
he's got it for a Panther touchdown. Thomas, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Panthers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And Carolina scores to cap it off. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know One big play, though, gets him right back up to that level.
13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. Dillon up the middle. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. From the 50 at Stafford. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Stafford. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Derek Brown in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. Now a first down throw. Stafford. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. To throw is Stafford. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now it's Stafford. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Rosas' kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Over the middle, complete. It's Sanders. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
That's caught by Mingo, right side. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Back to throw again. Dancing to his left. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Back to throw. Sharp. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. That is taken in by Hurst. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Looking to throw. Sharp. Flushed out right. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. A 10-play drive that time. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. A full start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So a no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Sharp. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Operating from the gun. Sharp. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Aaron Donald with a sack. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Back to throw. Sharp. Flush to his right. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Looking to throw. Sharp. He's got a man. That's Marshall. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up fourth down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Oh, what a catch there by Thielen. And a nice spin into some open field. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a carry for Sanders. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Back to throw. Sharp. He's got Sanders on the out route. It's caught. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And now third down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Sharp. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Hubbard. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Dillon on the inside give. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Off the draw, here's Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this, you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Stafford. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Stafford. Throw right side here, going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
So here are the Panthers set to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Malik Harrison on the tackle. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
This now a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Sharp. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Here's Sanders. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. They'll run with Sanders. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther 1st down.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. They'll run. It's Sanders. Yeah, this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. Now Sanders. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. To throw on 3rd down. Sharp. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
On fourth down, Sharp. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on fourth down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. So now Stafford and the Rams trailing 17-10, a minute 11 to go. And they're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. Now Stafford. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation. And they cannot do anything to stop the clock defensively. 3 straight wins to start the campaign now.
And this is where a team, privately, within the confines of their own room, their meeting rooms, the locker room, they start to think to themselves, we're pretty good. We should be a playoff team.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Panthers, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on Washington. Meanwhile, for L.A., the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.